Hey guys, JJ Gaming here. Welcome to the War of 1812 mod for Mount and Blade. I decided to talk a bit about the war itself today. Hold on. So, without further ado, we're going to go to Great Britain. Hold on. Sorry, let's see what the choice was there. So, we did a custom battle with the British troops of the corps that invaded America during 1812. I must have stopped all episodes for the music. I'm going to put the War of 1812 song in here, but there's an American force numbering quite strong numbers, but with military infantry thrown in the mix. Okay, without further ado, lads, let's get into it. Number 1 company, there. Number 2 company, here. Number 3 company, there. Number 4 company, on my right. So if I keep not talking or songs because of the music really gets to me in this mod, how all this music is incorporated. So there's the ghastly Yanks who decided to defy against Great Britain. I think I should teach them a lesson. Number 1 company, make razor fire, my orders. The 6th company razor fire. Which company is razor fire? Oh. Shots were nowhere near them. I don't know what they were to fire. I'm going to put my number 2 company over there. Number 3 company presenting on their left. Hold on. I'm being aimed at by my own Hollanders. Holland company, make way to fire! Fire! Shots literally landed nowhere near them. So these lads are reloading. I'm just sitting here looking pretty. My fucking badass uniform. I need to charge. Number 1 company, make razor fire! Fire! It's amazing how they all do it in unison as well. Sorry if I just stopped all the episodes because I'm just taken aback by how brilliant this mod is. But I killed any yet? I haven't hit one. Yeah, War of 1812 was a very interesting war. It took place between the British and the Americans, but depending on the history, it takes you to two sides of the Atlantic. The American side was, well, it's hard to determine the American side. The Americans say that we were threatening them, and the British say that it was it was an American land grab for Canada. Oh, we killed one. So it's a very interesting on what side of the Atlantic you come from. But the general exception is that the war was actually an American land grab. It's normally what the history is, but like I said, depends on what side of the Atlantic you are on, or we're killing them. Sorry, let's keep listening to the music. So it's very interesting how, like I said, depending on what side of the Atlantic, the history changes quite a lot. But oh Jesus, they're firing back. So the main skirmishes of the war were the battle at we killed one. Was the battles at Washington. Oh, we killed one. Where are my volunteer infantry? They're on my left, aren't they? So the volunteer infantry were probably Canadians, so than the British. I'm moving the 6 troops there. Sorry about that. So the War of 1812, like I said, depends on what side of the Atlantic you're looking at it from. So the Battle of Washington was a British victory, astounding British victory, which kind of brought about the end. Well, decimated the American morale pretty heavily. They were unable to. They were stoned back for a bit. But then the next battle was the Battle of New Orleans by the British General Edward Pakenham, who demanded that the British troops capture New Orleans to be able to turn the city into basically a British garrison area. Then there's the battles at Baltimore and the battles up north. These were mainly the actions that took place during the war. So the British troops fought heavily against the Americans. I'm going to have these guys charge them. Now all my lads bear up and charge. So the battle, guys, that took place between the Americans and the British, as you can see. The American troops were poorly equipped, and I'll put in a classic American song about it, but many of the Americans were out-equipped, their militia infantry were not ready to fight the British, and thus the British were able to win the war quite heavily. So what's happening right now is I'm just going to recreate some of the aspects of what happened. I'm not going to talk here for this bit so you can hear this. I'm not going to talk for this bit so you can hear the Harlem music. Church! Oh, you missed! Church! It's kind of got Harlem as well. I love this song. Anyway, back to the music. Britannia! We're kicking our asses. Let's get into some melee fighting. Hey guys, just to let you know that the game crashed, didn't have enough memory unfortunately, so, but apart from that, thank you for watching. JJ Gaming signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.